Bishop Allan Kiuna, the esteemed founder and presiding bishop of Jubilee Christian Church JCC, breathed his last on Tuesday, the 9th of July 2024. Renowned for his dynamic leadership and unwavering faith, Bishop Kiuna, alongside his wife, Reverend Kathy Kiuna, built a spiritual sanctuary that touched the lives of thousands. Beyond his pastoral duties, he was a motivational speaker and author, inspiring many with his messages of prosperity, faith, and personal growth. Today, we gather here to honor the remarkable legacy of a man whose influence transcended the pulpit, leaving an incredible mark on the hearts and souls of many. Below is the eulogy of his life and times of the man of God. His birth. Bishop Allan Kiuna was born on the 10th of December of 1996 in Pumwani Maternity Hospital in Nairobi. He was the firstborn child of the late Joseph Wairi of Kamoshege, Githongori Division, Kiambu District, and Lilian Wanjiko from Cholongi Village, Cholongi Sublocation in Nyeri District. He was the brother to Esther Wamboi and William Magwa. His early life. Bishop Allan Kiuna's childhood journey was not an easy one. He grew up in the rough neighborhoods of Jericho, Maringo, and Kariobangi, where illicit brews, drugs, and violence were the norm. He had to learn to take responsibility at a very young age, even taking up boxing to defend himself and his family, especially his sister Wamboi. However, in spite of the difficulties he experienced, Bishop Allan Kiuna did not allow his background to limit or destroy his destiny. His education. Bishop Allan Kiuna joined nursery school in Lumumba Social Hall in 1972 and continued his studies in both Khalsa Primary and Uhuru Estate Primary School in 1973 before moving on to Kimathi Estate Primary School in 1974, where he completed his primary studies in 1979. He joined Ofafa Jericho Secondary School in 1980 and later Parklands Boys High School for his A-levels in 1986. Upon completion of these, Bishop Allan Kiuna studied to be a Certified Public Accountant (CPA) at School of Professional Studies in 1988. His spiritual conversion. At the age of 19, young Allan Kiuna surrendered his life wholly to Jesus Christ under the mentorship of his spiritual authority, Reverend Teresia Wairimo of Faith Evangelistic Ministry, who led him to the Lord. This encounter with Jesus marked the beginning of a new, exciting journey, sparking a compassionate hunger for God, which burned bright within him to the very end. His divinely orchestrated and lifelong connection with God's General Reverend Teresia Wairimo gave rise to a renewed mindset which birthed a great, compelling vision inspired by the desire to emulate his mentor. His marriage. Bishop Allan Kiuna was the loving husband to Reverend Kathy Kiuna. They met in December of 1993, courted for a year, and were married in December of 1994. Together, they became an example of a loving couple, a pattern of blissful marriage, and set the pace for couples working together in ministry. They have been the best of friends, lovebirds, faithful confidants, and inseparable soulmates who never concealed their deep love for one another, even in public. Allan and Kathy were happily married for almost 30 years. His children. Bishop Allan Kiuna was a very devoted, loving, and a present father to his kids, Vanessa Wamboi Kiuna Kovacs, Stephanie Wanjiko Kiuna, and Jeremy Wairi Kiuna. He was a father-in-law to Robert Kovacs and Nathan Wellner. He was the wonderful singing, dancing, and loving grandfather to Nia Giselle Kiuna Kovacs, Amanda Maria Wellner, and Ethan Allan Wellner. His work. He initially worked in the banking industry as an accountant. He later resigned to start a business together with his lovely wife. Not long after that, the call of God became so strong and evident that they had no option but to close down the business and answer the call. His illness. Bishop Allan Kiuna was healthy all his life until he was taken ill 6 years ago. At about 10 a.m. on Tuesday, the 9th of July 2024, Bishop Allan Kiuna was called home by his Lord and Savior, whom he loved and served since his youth. He went to be with the Lord in the presence of his precious wife, who cared for him with great love and devotion. As we bid farewell to Bishop Allan Kiuna, let us carry forward his legacy of faith, love, and service. May his teaching continue to inspire us, and may his spirit live on in our hearts. Rest in peace, Bishop Allan Kiuna. You will be dearly missed, but never forgotten.